Summary of the Stolen Heir, a novel of Elfhame written by Holly Black. Prologue. In the shadowy alley, a passerby discovered a toddler named Wren, playing with a cat food wrapper. With an otherworldly appearance, skin retaining a bluish hue, Wren, adopted by a loving family, grew strong but enigmatic. One night, monsters, claiming to be her parents, invaded her room. Lord Jarrell, Lady Noer, and Storm Hag Bogdana sought to take Wren to Fairy. Wren, torn between her human family and the monsters, pleaded to stay. Yet, her pleas were met with violence. Lord Jarrell revealed her true name, Surin, and her monstrous form, a reflection in the mirror, displaying pale blue skin and sharp teeth. Faced with this revelation, Wren reluctantly agreed to go with them, haunted by the idea that her mortal family no longer wanted her. Years passed, and Wren resurfaced near a highway, worn and scarred. Her shoes were tattered, clothes stiff with sea salt, and scars adorned her wrists and cheeks. Unwilling or unable to speak about her ordeal, Wren exhibited a feral resistance to those who approached her. When questioned, she vanished when no one was watching, leaving behind a mystery that lingered in the minds of those who encountered her. The story weaves a narrative of identity and belonging, highlighting Wren's struggle between her mortal and magical heritage. Her plea to stay with her human family, met with rejection and violence, reveals the harsh reality of her existence. The monster's assertion of ownership and the unveiling of her monstrous self create a poignant moment where Wren must confront her true nature. The theme of wishing and consequences is palpable throughout the story. Wren, influenced by fairy tales, made a wish that brought forth a nightmarish reality. Her desire for a magical heritage turns into a twisted fate, emphasizing the unpredictable nature of wishes. The monsters, representing an otherworldly realm, impose their will on Wren, raising questions about agency and free will. The contrast between her human family's love and the monster's dominance underscores the complexity of her predicament. The emotional turmoil Wren experiences, torn between the familiar warmth of her mortal family and the allure of a magical destiny, adds layers of depth to the narrative. In the end, Wren's silent suffering and her disappearance leave an indelible mark. The story invites contemplation on the cost of wishes, the intricacies of identity, and the resilience required to navigate the blurred boundaries between reality and fantasy. Wren's journey, marked by both sorrow and strength, resonates as a haunting exploration of the human psyche in the face of the supernatural. Chapter 1. Lady Surin's world was a tapestry woven with shadows and moonlight, a delicate dance between the mortal realm and the ethereal fey domains. She moved through the night, a figure cloaked in darkness, her silvery hair cascading like liquid moonbeams. Yet, her ethereal beauty belied a fierce spirit, and her eyes gleamed with the untamed wildness of the fairy courts. It was beneath the boughs of an ancient oak that Lady Surin found herself ensnared, the cold bite of ropes encircling her wrists. The dark-eyed knight, a sentinel of Elfhame, tightened the knots with practiced efficiency. Beside him stood Prince Oak, his expression a curious blend of curiosity and caution. "Why are you here?" demanded the knight, his voice cutting through the stillness of the night. Lady Surin's lips curled into a defiant snarl, a testament to the untamed nature that pulsed within her. The Court of Teeth had been her tormentor, and she had fled their twisted machinations, only to find herself captive in the heart of Elfhame. "I roam where I please," she retorted, her voice a melodic challenge. The prince observed her with an appraising gaze. A fairy living among mortals is an anomaly, especially one with such a notorious reputation. The mention of her past sent a shiver down Lady Surin's spine. The memories of the Court of Teeth, with its malevolent rulers and cruel punishments, haunted her like a ghost. She had escaped that dark realm, clawing her way into the mortal world, only to be ensnared by the tendrils of Elfhame. "I seek no trouble with Elfhame. I only want to be left alone," she declared, desperation tinging her words. Prince Oak exchanged a glance with the knight before speaking again. "Your recent activities have drawn the attention of the court. Unraveling enchantments, interfering with bargains. You're causing quite a stir." The consequences of her actions were catching up to her faster than Lady Surin had anticipated. The Court of Teeth had been relentless, and now Elfhame seemed poised to follow suit. "Tell us why you're doing this," Oak urged, a flicker of empathy in his eyes. But Lady Surin remained tight-lipped, unwilling to unveil the depths of her vendetta against the fairy courts. The pain, the loneliness, the yearning for a place to call home, those were emotions she kept hidden beneath layers of defiance. The dark-eyed knight sighed, his patience wearing thin. "We can't let you continue wreaking havoc. You're coming with us to Elfhame. We'll find out the truth there." As they led her away, Lady Surin cast one last glance over her shoulder at the moonlit world she had called home. The shadows of her unsister's house stretched long and ominous, a stark contrast to the freedom she had once tasted. The journey to Elfhame was a surreal blend of magic and melancholy. The air buzzed with the secrets of the Fae, and Lady Surin could feel the weight of the ancient trees watching her every step. The courtiers, ethereal beings with opalescent skin, regarded her with a mix of curiosity and suspicion as she passed through the gates. Within the heart of Elfhame, Lady Surin found herself in a court adorned with silver and moonstone. The throne room, a tapestry of starlight and shadows, was presided over by the Queen of the Night herself. Her regal presence, a testament to the power that flowed through the veins of Elfhame. Lady Surin was brought before the Queen, her eyes as sharp as the crescent moon. "Why have you disturbed the peace of our realm, Fairy?" the Queen inquired, her voice a haunting melody. "I seek only sanctuary," Lady Surin replied, her tone unwavering. "I have no quarrel with Elfhame, but the shadows of my past are relentless." The Queen's gaze bore into Lady Surin's soul, a silent appraisal. "Your actions suggest otherwise. Unraveling enchantments, meddling in the affairs of mortals. Explain yourself." Lady Surin hesitated, the weight of her secrets pressing down upon her. "I was once a prisoner of the Court of Teeth. I escaped their tyranny, and now I seek a place to belong. A place free from the chains of the past." The courtiers exchanged glances, murmurs rippling through the assembly. The Queen's expression softened, a glimmer of understanding in her eyes. "The Court of Teeth is a place of darkness. But Elfhame is not a refuge for those who bring chaos. I did not come seeking chaos. I came seeking solace," Lady Surin insisted, her voice a plea. The Queen considered her words for a moment, before nodding to the dark-eyed knight and Prince Oak. "Release her, but let her be bound by a Heir. A magical oath to ensure her actions align with the harmony of Elfhame." Lady Surin felt the weight of the Heir settle upon her, a binding oath that intertwined her fate with that of Elfhame. As she left the Queen's presence, the prince approached her with a thoughtful expression. "I believe there is more to your story than you've revealed," Oak remarked. "But you have a chance for redemption here. Use it wisely." Lady Surin nodded, her heart a mix of gratitude and determination. She walked through the moonlit corridors of Elfhame, aware that her journey was far from over. The shadows of her past may linger, but perhaps, within the embrace of Elfhame, she could find the light to guide her forward. In the days that followed, Lady Surin navigated the intricacies of Elfhame's court. The courtiers watched her every move, their eyes assessing her sincerity. She found an unlikely ally in a sprite with wings like spun silver, who guided her through the labyrinthine politics of the Fae. As Lady Surin's presence became woven into the fabric of Elfhame, she discovered a realm of enchantment and complexity. The whispering winds carried tales of forgotten lore, and the ancient trees shared their wisdom with those who listened. Yet, Lady Surin couldn't shake the feeling that her destiny remained entwined with threads of uncertainty. One fateful night, as the moon hung low in the sky, Lady Surin stood at the edge of the silver lake. Its waters shimmered with reflections of 1,000 stars, and the air was pregnant with magic. It was there that she encountered Prince Oak once again, his expression thoughtful. "You've proven yourself to be more than a mere troublemaker," Oak acknowledged. "But there's still a mystery about you. A tale untold." Lady Surin hesitated, her gaze drifting across the moonlit expanse. "Some stories are better left in the shadows. The past is a haunting melody, and I fear the chords it may strike." The prince regarded her with a searching gaze. Secrets have a way of shaping destinies. If you carry a burden, know that you're not alone in Elfhame. The words lingered in the air, a thread connecting Lady Surin to a world that, despite its mysteries, offered the possibility of redemption. The Silver Lake whispered ancient secrets, and Lady Surin felt the weight of the Heirs binding her to Elfhame. As she gazed into the moonlit waters, she wondered if, in this realm of magic and moonlight, she could find a home for her wandering fairy heart.